back. This is Randall Winter with Randall Winter Construction, and my guest today is Margaret Townsend from Animal and Insect Pest Management, Inc. So we were talking during the break, and I was telling her about this new car. That's why I'm late, any of you that were waiting. I'm test driving from a friend of mine's Chevy dealership, is the new Corvette. It's Motor Trend's Sports Car of the Year. Awesome. But you just said something that scared me. They like to eat the wires?
Yes, they will move into a nice warm car this time of year because it's so cold. You go out for a nice test drive and you come back and you have a one of your favorite cars that you're not driving all that often. You're parking it outside. You know, you go out, it's nighttime and come in, stop. They will move into your engine compartment, and they're looking for nesting materials, so they'll start pulling some of the insulation.
To make a pillow.
To make a pillow.
Oh, those little buggers.
So there went your nice Corvette.
Oh, goodness. That's terrible. All right, so that's one thing we got to be aware of. You leave your cars, it makes a nice place for them to bed when they come in at night.
Yes, if you're going to have a car, a spare car, make sure you're moving it every couple of days just to get them out of there, or pick up, open up that hood and make sure there is nothing living under the hood.
All right, so I don't know what kind of qualifications I had to become a contractor, but I know in your business it's kind of the same, but you do have some special qualifications. You're a biologist?
Yes, I am a agricultural biologist. I do have my license as a pest control advisor, whereas most of your insect termite companies, you don't need to have that qualification in order to have a business. You can work for somebody and test out with the state and be able to get your licenses. I felt it was important to get the higher education, the university book learning, so that I can take that information, put it into the programs that we developed in order to give a better service for our customers.
So you're applying the theory. I know I went to UCLA and I studied economics, and that kind of helped us last time around.
Yeah.
Some of my friends know I saw it coming. I was aware of it, and I kind of adjusted accordingly. But you don't always get that benefit.
No, you don't.
I really don't know if it was just experience or my education that gave me that sense.
Well, I had to go back for my master's in business in order to get that experience.
Well, the School of Hard Knocks works really good for some of those people out there. I know some great people that don't need all the schooling. You just need the understanding.
Sense.
Yeah, common sense is the most important. So we talked about tearing up the backyard, and you got raccoons, skunks, feral pigs. What's a feral pig?
A feral pig is an up-and-coming pest that quite often it uses our waterways. You know, so all the drainage that goes down into the ocean. Feral pigs are just pigs that are running the storm drains. They're running loose, and they can do some damage. We haven't had any up in this direction, but you go down towards Riverside in that area, they're starting to deal with that problem. Or you go more north in the wine country, they can take down a lot of crops real quickly. They can take down a front yard just because they're rooting for the insects. The other damage that you were talking about, the smaller stuff of the grass being rolled back, looks like carpet. Somebody just laid some carpet and decided they didn't like it, so they're rolling it back. That's raccoon damage as compared to a skunk, where it looks like a landscaper had just been in and they had rototilled, and you have these little marks from the nose going into the ground. Oh. So you could tell the difference between the two of them.
Well, you can. I can't. I'm going to call you. I know to rely on the professional. That's something I want to avoid. So what do you got to catch these guys? You got to spray them? What do you do?
Yeah, when it comes to live trapping is very different than your snap trap. Live trapping, you're going to use more so in your
cages,
raccoons, skunks, possums, as compared to your rats. You're just using a snap trap. You do need a different license for live trapping. It's through the Department of Fish and Game. And it's real important if you're seeing damage on the outside of your home. You want to make sure they are not trying to get into your attic. One of the ladies here had mentioned she's hearing noises in her attic. And this time of year, again, they're just like us. They're looking for warmth. They're looking for a place to hide away from the predators. And they're looking for food and water. Attic space is ideal for that. So if you've got some damage on the outside in your grass area, make sure and you hear noises up above you while you're at home at night, because these animal pests are nocturnal. They're awake at night when we're trying to sleep. You want to, don't wait. Just give us a call out there. We'll come out, take a look, see what's up there, and we can take care of live trapping.
What do you do with them once you trap them? Do you let them in someone else's neighborhood? Or?
No, although there are many companies that do that. It's a hard topic, because legally we do have to euthanize any animals we take.
You have to what?
Euthanize any animals we take.
Yeah, murder.
So that's what hopefully we're doing it in a humane manner. Fish and Game has mandated, they went and did some studies that when you don't do that, you take an animal that you've live trapped and you're thinking you're doing a wonderful thing by taking it down the road. A few things can happen. They'll just come right back and become your problem again. And once an animal's been trapped and released, they are that much harder to get back into a live trap. They learn how to stay away from it. They learn how to get the food out of it and not being in the trap. So you don't want to do that. The other situation is if they're diseased, you just taken a diseased animal, dropped it into another area.
Where they may not be diseased.
And they might not be diseased and cause that again.
Well, let's take a quick break. This is Randall Winter with Randall Winter Construction, Hometown Stations, number 1, AM 1220, KHTS.